What's up? Today, we are judging people on Reddit. A lot of people think that they might be assholes, so we are going to determine if that is true or if that is false. So, welcome, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so, first one. Am I the asshole for not letting my sister bring her boyfriend to my wedding after what he said about my fiance? Oh, this one sounds juicy. I, 29 female, am getting married in a few months to my fiance, 31. We've been together for 4 years, and overall wedding planning has been pretty smooth, except for this issue with my sister, who is 26. My sister has been dating her boyfriend, who is 27, for about a year. From the start, he's been kind of brutally honest, which mostly just translates to him saying rude things and then laughing it off as a joke. I tried to ignore it for her sake. A few weeks ago, we had a small family dinner, and somehow the topic of prenups came up. My fiance and I aren't getting one, which we're both comfortable with. Her boyfriend made a comment along the lines of, bold move for a guy marrying into a family where the women usually run the show. Oh, shit. Everyone kind of awkward laughed, and I asked what he meant. He said, well, let's just hope you don't clean him out when you get bored. Oh my god, is this a supervillain? See, I have no problem with prenups at all. But I also, it's not something that, like, I think needs to be forced. It's just something you just talk about, and, like, if that's what's happening, that's what's happening. Like, I'm getting a prenup when I get married, and that's chill. I'm fine with that, but, like, it's not like it's wrong to not get one. It got really quiet. Yeah, you'd think it would, right? My fiance brushed it off in the moment, but I could tell it bothered him. Later, he admitted it made him feel like my family sees him as disposable. I was honestly embarrassed and hurt. I texted my sister afterwards saying the comment crossed the line, and I'd appreciate it if he apologized. She said he was just joking and that we're being too sensitive. Fast forward to now, we're finalizing the guest list. It's a relatively small wedding, around 80 people, and we're paying for most of it ourselves. I told my sister that because of the tension and the lack of apology, I'm not comfortable having her boyfriend at the wedding. I said she is absolutely invited and I want her there, but I don't want someone who openly disrespected my fiance at an event that's literally celebrating our relationship. She blew up. She says I'm putting her in an impossible position and that if he's not invited, she won't come either. My parents think I should just invite him to keep the peace, especially since weddings are about family unity. My fiance says he'll support whatever decision I make, but admitted he'd rather not have the guy there. Now I'm second guessing myself. On one hand, it's our wedding and I don't want to feel tense or resentful on the day. On the other, I know excluding him could damage my relationship with my sister long term. Am I the asshole for not inviting him unless he apologizes? Wow, this is a tough little situation we got here. The weird part on the boyfriend's part especially isn't necessarily the comments themselves, like the way what he said. I feel like it's more of like, why are you like joking if it is just a joke or caring about what they're doing with their marriage? Like, that's not really your business. Even if it was a joke, it's still kind of weird. Like, why? But does that mean you shouldn't invite your sister's boyfriend to your wedding? You have every right to say, don't come to my wedding, it's your wedding. So my final statement is you're not an asshole. All right, let's get to the next one. Okay, this next one is titled, am I the asshole for choosing my wife over my mom? And to be honest, I don't even have to read this passage to know that you're not the asshole. What? The wife should always come first. Like, what are we talking about here? I guess I'll read it for the lore, right? Maybe it's deeper than that. Maybe he is mean. I, 32 male, have been married to my wife, 33, for 5 years. I lost my dad when I was 16. I'm an only child. Life was rough after he passed, but my mom is one of the strongest women I know. I was shattered and she held everything together. I love her more than anything. I met my wife in first year of college. We've basically grown up together. She's my world. Right now, the three of us live together in our apartment. Not judging, that's just, that was unexpected. That's a little weird. My mom is getting older and needs care, and I feel lucky that I have the two most important women in my life under one roof. Okay, so I guess that's some of the lore behind why she lives there with them. She needs care. Both my wife and I have good careers. We're ambitious and doing well. And yes, we don't have a child. That's a conscious decision. I'm okay either way. I love kids and would love to have one someday, but my wife doesn't want one right now. Maybe not ever. We've had long conversations about it. I've never forced her. It's her body. She's at the peak of her career. She says she doesn't feel ready for motherhood and doesn't know if she ever will. I respect that. Man, I couldn't imagine life without having kids. I want to pop like 20 kids out right now. Anyway. The issue is my mom desperately wants a grandchild. What do we mean? The issue is my mom wants me to make my wife pregnant. Your mom has no say in that discussion. Is she the one fucking getting down and dirty with you? Like, for the past year, she's been emotionally pushing. Subtle comments. You'll understand when you have your own. I don't know why I read it like that. Don't wait too long. Women regret it later. I kept brushing it off, hoping it would fade. I mean, what, they're 32 and 33. That is getting a little bit on the older side before having kids, but it's not like too old or anything. In my opinion, I would like to have my first kid when I'm like somewhere in like the 24 to 27 range, probably. 2 days ago, we had guests over who brought their kids after they left. Sorry, I just skipped the ... like an idiot. My mom looked at my wife and said, "You can't even give me one grandchild? Isn't that what women are meant to do? Your biological clock is already expiring." Why is she talking like that? She's talking like she's like sexist. She's like, women were made to pop babies out, son. My wife immediately said, "Isn't it my decision whether I want to have a child?" Damn right it is. The fuck? It turned into a heated argument. I stepped in and told my mom, "Please stop forcing us. It's her decision. Whatever she decides is final. You don't get to talk to her like that." Damn right! Yeah, stand up for your woman. Fuck out of here, Mom. What are we talking about? Why are you talking like you have any say in this conversation? I won't lie, my tone was harsh. Oh, brother. I've never raised my voice at my mom before, ever. I've always been respectful, but this time I snapped. I'd been ignoring these comments for a year, and hearing her question my wife's worth as a woman just broke something in me. And that's fine, like, of course you want to be nice to your mom, but like, if your mom's being a dick, then you gotta tell her she's a dick. And hopefully she just, hears that and is like, you know what, you're right, I am being a dick, my bad, bro. Now my mom hasn't spoken to me in 2 days. The house feels tense. I feel guilty for shouting at the woman who sacrificed everything for me. But I also feel like if I hadn't stepped in, I would have failed my wife. My mom hasn't been eating well and mentioned she wants to move out. Am I the asshole for losing my temper and shouting on my old mom like this? No! If someone's being mean, like, these comments she made are like the most like out of pocket, like weird shit to say.
You haven't had a kid yet? Isn't that what women are supposed to do? You were literally born to make children. So get on with it.
Like, is that like a fine thing to say? Like, all of that? Just like, yeah, that's acceptable. Like, no. I feel like you have the right to like stand up for your wife there. Like, it'd be rude if he didn't do that. Then he would be the asshole. He did word it like in a weird way of like, it sounds like it's entirely up to her. But either way, like, that just means he didn't properly communicate. It doesn't mean he's the asshole. She still said the asshole stuff. She still was the asshole in this situation. Loud and clear. We're calling this one here. Let's move on to the next. That's good enough. This next one sounds interesting. Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend not to comment on thirst trap videos? Like, this already sounds, again, like, why is no one an asshole? I want people to be an asshole. My boyfriend is very active on social media and comments on all kinds of shit frequently. Occasionally, he'll comment on some kind of thirst trap video and I can't speak, trap video involving a chick with her ass and tits hanging out, and he thinks it's okay because the comment isn't offensive or inappropriate and not directed at the original poster or to get the woman's attention, but instead directed at the comment section in an effort to be funny. For example, a chick with barely covered giant tits hanging out, bouncing all over while playing keyboard. Why are we wording it this like vulgar? Anyway, while playing keyboard, and boyfriend comments, "What kind of guitar is that?" Okay, he might be an asshole, but he's a comedian. Alright, let's give him his credit. Then that video pops up in my feed and the algorithm lets me know that your boyfriend commented on this. He says, "I don't get it, don't understand meme humor, don't take the context into consideration." Maybe so, but the fact is, it makes me super uncomfortable, and if my family or mutual friends saw he was engaging with these kinds of posts, I'd be mortified. I want to have kids, and I can't fathom our child one day seeing their dad engaging with those kinds of videos and just, I don't like it and I don't want it for me. In my mind, it's a respect thing. And it feels like boy behavior, not man behavior. I've asked him to please stop and he initially agreed, but now he's backtracking, saying he doesn't want to hurt me, but also that it's a big ask of him to change the way he engages on social media and that I'm being unreasonable. A big ask? I feel like it's the tiniest, easiest to avoid thing to give up to make me feel more respected and loved. It is. Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to stop engaging with women's thirst trap videos? No! Literally, like, okay, what he's doing, it's like, it's funny, but in a relationship, like, unless obviously your partner's entirely okay with it, like, her seeing it and it bothering her letting him know and him agreeing, but then changing his mind and saying it's too big of an ask to not comment about women's bodies on social media is wild. Like, if she was okay with it, she's okay with it. If she's not, she's not. Like, it's just rude to do it. It's disgusting to do it. And it's cheating behavior to do it, you know? Yeah, just gross. Gross behavior. Come on, let's be respectful to our partners, guys. Come on. Lock the fuck in. Lock in. Alright, last one of the day. Hope it's a good one. Am I the asshole for ending Valentine's night early after my boyfriend's mom joked about my ex and he just let her? Valentine's Day was supposed to be easy, low effort, no drama, just dinner and maybe a movie. I'm 29 female, boyfriend is 31 male. We've been together a little over a year. My back hurts. Ugh. I've met his mom lots of times, and she's one of those people who acts all sweet and cheerful, but something always feels off. Like there's something malicious in their eyes. You got the idea. He told me we were going to his mom's for dessert after dinner. I wasn't fond of the idea, but whatever. It's Valentine's. I'm trying to be as chill as possible. Dinner is fine. We show up at her house around 9. She's got candles out like she's trying to make it all romantic for her son and me. Which already felt kind of weird. Like, what? Why are you pulling out the candles like we're on a date and not visiting you, Deborah? Ugh. Oh my god. Something about the combination of the name Deborah and the way it was worded just made it sound very, like, silly. Sounds like she low-key hates his mom already. His mom hugs me a little too long. Ah! Jesus, did you just hear that? His mom hugs me a little too long and goes, "Oh, you look so grown up, like I'm a kid playing dress up." Oh, sorry, that wasn't her talking anymore. Then she pours wine and starts asking questions that sound innocent but aren't. She asked if I've ever been engaged. I say no. She goes, "What about that guy that you were with before? The one with the motorcycle?" I freeze because I never told her that. My boyfriend did. Then she laughs and says, "I bet he misses you. You're the kind of girl men regret letting go." And she looks at my boyfriend like she's waiting for him to laugh along. My boyfriend smiles, not a big smile, but enough, like he's trying to keep the peace. This is getting awkward. I say I don't really like talking about my ex, and she goes, "Oh, come on, it's Valentine's, we're just having fun." Then she adds, "I just hope you don't bring that baggage into my son's life. He's a good one." What does that even mean? Very weird joke and, yeah, just odd. Bro! That reminds me of that one video. My blood boiled. It wasn't even subtle anymore. She was basically calling me damaged goods in front of him. And he's just sitting there swirling his wine like this is normal. I looked at him and said, "Are you going to say anything?" He says, "Babe, don't make this a thing. She didn't mean it like that." That's exactly how he sounded, by the way. I was there. So I stood up, grabbed my coat, and said, "I'm going home." I told his mom, "Thanks for dessert. I'm not doing this." My boyfriend follows me out and tells me that I didn't understand it right. That I always assume the worst and overreact. That I couldn't just get through one night without sucking out anyone's emotions like an emotional vampire that I apparently am. Did he say that, or was this like a thought like that you just like exaggerated? Because if he said that, get out of there. Needless to say, I went home alone. He stayed there with his mom. As far as I'm concerned, he can sleep with his mom and call her babe now. He made his choice. I don't think you needed to go like that far. He texted later saying that I overreacted and acted like a child and that I should apologize to his mom. My friends are split on the issue. Some say that his mom was testing me and failed. Others say that he is an asshole by letting her talk to me like that. I don't know, am I the asshole? Oh brother. Oh brother. It'd be one thing if she was just talking about some like her ex probably regrets letting her go because she's a great woman, because that's like nice stuff, right? Then her talking about like, I hope you don't leave my son too. Basically it sounded like that's what she was saying. That's just weird. That's weird energy, especially on Valentine's Day. It's weird on December 1st. I don't know why I just said that as a random day I thought of. It's extra weird on Valentine's Day. And that's just odd. That's asshole activity. I would say if someone has to be an asshole, it would be the mom. Each person could have done better. And if the man said to sucking emotions like an emotional vampire, leave him. I don't know if that is what he said or if she's just saying that. In that case, he's the asshole. But anyways, I'm gonna call it here. This was fun. Let me know if you want me to come back again. I will most likely be back soon with another similar video. Might not be the same exact topic, but something similar. Same vibes type shit. So let me know if you enjoyed. And yeah, catch y'all later. Talk now, but no, you don't mean shit. I see it, all these reasons. Ask me why all this treason. What's done by me, repeat it. I can't explain, don't know shit. I just cause commotion. Working, I find my motion. Slippery, slow like ocean. I'm floating, yeah, I try. Tell me that, yeah, tell me.